but they need a couple of minutes. I'm hoping everybody can hear. The minutes since I've done this, my microphone. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Shouldn't be able to hear my voice on the play, but I can. What? Hello. Aha. Be with you shortly. Okay, so I've got a couple of bits I need to do before this stream continues as it is. Share it around, loud and proud. I've definitely got some things I need to run through. This stream is going to primarily invest in discussing, well, I say discussing, more so explaining the interests of me, my channel, and where we're going. That said, the direction of Delay Death Gaming will also be addressed in this stream. Find out soon enough. Stay tuned, show the love, share the love. I'm doing a couple of bits. I've tried my best to update everything long before I went live, but you don't always get everything. For some reason my output monitoring is not doing what it should be, but that's a problem for another stream. I have to definitely sort that out. Okay, how about, so if we do hello. Yeah, that's definitely not working right now. Okay, fair enough. What's this notification? It's now on my stream. What is this? What did I do? So is it highlighted? What the fuck is that? Text. Remove. Thank you. It's all going on, it's all going on. Just gonna bring some of these over here. Bloody hell, it's amazing how you can spend what is now confirmed to be 3 months. So, you guys are definitely due an apology. So yeah, I'm extremely sorry. The direction for Delay Death Gaming has changed, and I will very much be going through that with you guys in a few minutes. I just want to sort this stuff out first. I'm almost there. I don't understand why my headset is doing what it is doing, but like I say, like we got to crack on with the stream. So happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. I wonder if you guys have been watching movies recently. 28 Years Later is something I just recently saw. It was quite a thing. Didn't really know what category to put this stream in. Definitely going to want some advice on that going forward. I'm not entirely sure that this is going to reach many people. Didn't really know. Evening Machine, thank you very much for touching base. It's been a long time since you dropped in the chat, but it's been 3 months since I did a stream. So, lots to explain. So, I appreciate you popping your head in and say hello. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Next few minutes will tell the tale. Let me know if you guys can hear any overlaid music or anything like that. I've been... Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, agreed. And yes, I'm doing quite well. And I hope you're doing alright as well, Rasheen. Rosie Lee, I hope you're doing... Rosie Lee, which is good Cockney, but I might add. Rosie Lee T. I remember I used to go to a cafe in Wimbledon by the same name. Good old Rosie Lee. Can't be a traditional brew, especially if you're English. Just been slacking on the streaming, I mean. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, there's one in Morden as well. Oh, say no more. I didn't realise it was a franchise. I didn't realise it was a franchise. That's cool to know. That's cool to know. I was very good friends with the woman that, at the very least, then, if it is a franchise, managed the pub version in Wimbledon. Her name was Helen. Yeah, lovely woman. Did some work for her as well in the end. The chef was lovely. I definitely recommend anybody that goes to Wimbledon, check out the Rosie Lee Cafe. They do a mean special sandwich. It's beautiful. Check it out. It's the greasy spoon without the grease. Can't say I didn't try. Be almost with you. Just doing a couple of bits as we're talking. Again, let me know if anyone's hearing any doubled up music. For some reason, my headset is not allowing me to monitor stream audio the way it would normally do. But yeah, like I say, it's good to know there's one in Morden as well. It's pretty cool. Get out there, Rosie Lee. A little bit of Cockney slang. Okay. Been playing Silent Hill 2 remake recently. Been pretty good. Can't lie. Almost at the end now as well, where I'm finally in the hotel. So something I'm doing recreationally. I haven't committed that to stream, and I will be talking about Elden Ring. There's a lot to go through and not a lot of time to get through. So I'm going, like, just bear with us. But yes, show the love, show us around. Even if you don't make it tonight, if you're watching this in post, a week from now I'll be uploading this to the YouTube as well. This is an update for the channel, for my channel. I've been on a hiatus for 3 months, and it's time to explain why. I've been watching my play that. Yeah, no, amen. Oh, bless. He's at the hospital a bit right now. Yeah, no, it's just always a sad thing to hear. But I'm glad he likes. Elden Ring. It's a fucking fantastic game. Well, if that said, maybe you meant Silent Hill 2 remake. Is probably what you meant. But yes, good, brilliant, excellent remake. And I will not be someone like I am not usually someone to say that. The remake has a lot of flaws in correlation, I should say, to the first one. But there are things. The camera work, that said, is to be desired. I prefer the more cinematographical approach of the set camera work in the first game. Fixed cameras. That was fine with me. The over-the-shoulder approach to James is a bit of a thing, which does take away from stuff, which you can see they've tried to counterbalance that with combat, which is also a whole topic in of itself. Like, I haven't particularly favoured from the combat system, although they've done well to keep it janky, because obviously the old game was janky as hell, but it's also part of what added charm to that game. The remake, on the other hand, it's like I appreciate what they've done in the sense of trying to make area-to-area immersion more of a thing. But at the same time, there's a lot of reasons why, because of that, there's too much to moment-to-moment action gameplay, which is of course counterintuitive to what the ideological values are of Silent Hill. So if you guys are fans of the series, I'm sure, like, you know, especially the original Silent Hill 2 game, but Blooper did do a fantastic job. But that said, you'd be kind of inclined to agree with me. I would recommend on some level, I would suspect, I should say, on some level. It's really been a minute since I've done this. I don't even know if my sound effects work, or my little GIFs and other bits and pieces I've got set up. I downloaded the update not so long ago. But definitely, I would say that if you are a Silent Hill 2 fan, it's, at the very least, it's not so shit that you should ignore it. I did buy the game on disc. I bought the game on disc when I got my PS5. It is awesome. It is awesome. There's definitely a lot going for it. There are things I'm not particularly happy with. Narratively speaking, I feel like... come on, Harold. What's his name? This is not good. It's not good journalism right here. I should say, like, there's a couple of characters inside the game. So I suppose wouldn't want to give spoilers to anybody that hadn't played it yet. But some characters get tweaked, not necessarily visually, but narratively speaking. Some of it's brilliant. Some of it's excellent. Actually, some of it is, dare I say, an improvement. But there are also some parts where it's not quite the same. I never played the original, so I couldn't compare, but I am a fan of the remake so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's definitely worth enjoying. Get it out there, let everybody know. It's a game worth playing. It's worth the money, and considering how much games are these days, which is a lot of money, especially with GTA 6 around the corner, like, play it. It's worth the money. I bought it on a disc. I'm glad I did. I will be playing through it multiple times. I've really enjoyed the playthrough I've had. They've kept most of the story beats intact the way they should be. Most of the gameplay action is upgraded, you'd like to say, in the correct way. And when I say that, I specifically mean more like again, I suppose, well, narratively it's the beats, the story beats, but I suppose, like, moment-to-moment gameplay is, I suppose, what I'm talking about here, and the way that is portrayed in the remake. Obviously, there's a little bit more, you're involved, but at the same time, it's still paced enough where it's not too overwhelming, all right? It's not something I'm necessarily happy with, but I wouldn't necessarily find the new combat system too jarring. You know, I'm not a massive fan of it, but I don't necessarily hate it either. I hate to sound like a bloody fence sitter on that one, but well, I suppose really I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. But there's definitely a shit ton from that game. It's definitely worth the money, especially if you're a Silent Hill fan, and with Silent Hill F around the corner as well. It's definitely worth checking out. And I think Blooper, that said, graphically speaking, I think Blooper's done a very good job on upgrading the visual dynamic of the game. Lighting's brilliant. Just the sharpness and expansiveness, I should say, of the map as well. When you actually get into Silent Hill properly, as you do the descent as well, which is very key that they kept that. I quite like what they did with the small world. There's so many things to talk about that game. That's not even why I'm here today, but I could definitely talk about Silent Hill 2 remake for a while. There's a shit ton to talk about there. But we are here to generally speaking talk about the direction of the channel, which is what we're going to do. If not for my monologuing, so I just need to roll myself a doobie, which I'm not far away from doing, and then I can put the camera on and then we can progress. This is not going to be a massive stream. It takes as long as it takes, but I can't imagine it's going to be much more than an hour. As I say, this is more for notification and announcement to anybody out there that's still listening and supporting the channel the way you have. So thank you very much to everybody that has not unsubscribed from YouTube, and the same goes for unfollowing on Twitch. Thank you very much for your continued support, and my apologies. Right, let me get this shit done and let's get this party started. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do this. And again, I can't hear my microphone, so I'm hoping microphone leveling is decent, but we'll find out. I'll find out after the stream. Hello, microphone. I mean, it's popping off. I just hope it sounds reasonable for you lot. GTA 6 is gonna bang. It's gonna be awesome. We all know it is, but it's gonna be the first $100 game. Is what most of us are thinking, including myself, actually, after seeing XYZ evidence or piece, or maybe not necessarily evidence. The rumor, well, I suppose, is a part to play. The community. I'll see you in a minute. Appreciate everybody sticking around. We're basically there. Not much reason to hang about. We might as well test the waters. I think it's time. My microphone's doing funny shit. I'm doing funny shit. It's a funny stream. Welcome to the channel. I am your host, Mr. Nutty Spore, with a 2. But you guys need to see what I look like. It's coming. It's coming. Got a shit ton to go through, lads and ladies. Ladies and lads. Okay, I'm definitely in the funny mood. I made a notification yesterday about coming live today. I know I'm very small fish in the very large ocean. I'm plankton in the ocean of streaming. But for those of you that have potentially missed my content, I'm back, baby. I'm back. I don't even know if I could do sound effects right now. Should we try one? So what we got here? Okay, hotkeys. Maybe not active on this scene. Bloody hell. Right, let's do it. Let's see what this camera's doing. It is time. 4
hours later.
Okay, so the hotkeys are working. Okay.
2 hours later.
Spike is okay. Spike. Yes. Yep. No. Yep. No. Yes. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the Dark Souls music is playing right now. Not good. We want something a little bit more. I don't know. The Dark Souls music's pretty cool. But we're gonna want a playlist of some sort, I'd imagine. Well, at the very least, let's do this. We'll do that. Bear with me. Can't believe how long it's been since I've done this. I've actually forgotten stuff, you know? It's crazy. You don't do something. Just 3 months. 3 months. I'm not exactly tech savvy, but damn. Alright, okay, so hopefully you guys can hear that. Right, it's time. Good afternoon, evening, morning, blah blah blah. You guys are watching this in post. Thank you very much for checking out the channel. And we have I have to start saying I think, you know, it's definitely going to be a thing. But yeah, I've got plenty of stuff on the YouTube channel that you guys can check out. There's lots of updates that are coming within the next half an hour, and I will be hopefully going through them as systematically as I can. I've tried to avoid doing a script for this, or getting too formal with the idea of announcing this, in the sense of trying to bring a sense of me to the the stream, you know, like a real piece of me, and why I'm doing this as well. So I'm a little bit anxious, as you can probably tell for the last 10 minutes me rambling on the way I have, but that's why we stream, right? To express ourselves in one way, shape or form. It is Friday, so I'm having a cheeky bevy, so I need to make sure, like, I'm looking at you guys, you know, like, just mano a mano. Okay, so without further ado, there's stuff going on. The stuff that's been going on. There's been discussions with my fellow colleagues, Mr. Hits and Rum and Mr. Fox on the Rocks, whom of which I founded Delayed Death Gaming with. It's complicated. But it needn't be. I don't think it needn't be. Almost to the point. It's difficult. I'm finding it's just. Maybe I should have written a plan, but I had some bullet points, but I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to. Anyway, right. So, Delayed Death Gaming, as it stands, is over. It is over. Things have come up. Unfortunately, my co-hosts, my colleagues, if you will, our lives are changing, and commitments and all sorts of bits and pieces, and this is probably something a lot of you have heard a fuck ton before. I'm aware of that. I've also heard it from creators I used to listen to on YouTube that no longer exist a couple of times. So I can definitely guarantee you that. Blah, 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 blah. They're not doing this, they're not doing that. And I know it sucks for me personally, but like at the same time, hopefully if we've built any sort of... We've been streaming for a year, and what we have built has been awesome. What we have built together as a team, and that goes for everybody involved, Sam included. It was a journey. There was a lot of us involved. We had a fantastic direction. There were things, yeah, it's a shame that it has to a point come to this, and I'm sure the lads would agree, but at the same time, unfortunately, it's kind of become a fact of life, that things happen. Life changes. So we move forward and we do what we can with it. And I really enjoy this. Like, I really do. Like, I really do. Whether it be it for 1 of you, 10 of you, 50 of you, 100,000 of you, it doesn't matter. I do enjoy this. I enjoy streaming, and I love being able to get my random opinion for whatever the fuck. Just, if anything, it's like a live action diary, you know? Back in the day, you know, people used to just, you know, you'd write in your diary and you keep it hidden, and yes, all right, quiet, but I understand all the stuff that people are thinking right now, but I'm just, please just bear with me. But it's just one of those things, and it's just like, streaming for me has definitely been an outlet for all the weird trivial crap I know about games, films, and all bits and pieces in between. Not saying I'm necessarily like in a position to announce authority, I suppose, for the lack of a nicer word for myself on the subject, but at the same time, on the subjects, but at the same time, I've played enough games, I've watched enough movies, I definitely enjoy talking about it. I want to be as honest with my audience, you guys, as I can be. I do enjoy this, and it's a shame. It's felt like a heartache to me for the confirmed 3 months that I have not put out any content. So if this announcement goes, it goes where it goes. It goes where it goes. But I think I am ready to jump back on the horse and start committing properly again, but with a new focus and a new direction. So unfortunately, I suppose, with all the gobbledygook, I suppose what I'm trying to say is Delay Death Gaming has come to a close. I don't really have like a sad effect for that, and this stream's wacky enough as it is. But DDG has come to a close. Delay Death Gaming has reached its impasse. The lads wish everybody well, as I'm pretty sure Fox has done Fox on the Rocks has done streams up until about a couple of weeks ago. So he's still knocking about. I'm not saying it's the last that you ever see of us guys in particular, but unfortunately the melding of minds, putting everybody in the same room, is not quite, unfortunately, as easy as it used to be. Is what it is. Is what it is. But that said, it does not mean that none of us will stop doing content. But it's up to them individually, as it is up to me individually right now to go on a solo mission. Just, you know, to seek out new civilizations and, you know, the Star Trek vibes. And to boldly go where no streamer has gone before. Okay, there, I said it. But yeah, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. The shout-outs aren't going to be there. The collabs aren't going to be there. But it's not to say that I haven't come up with my own personal trajectory and plan of what I can do to provide the content. If at all, if that's what you want to call it, content. At the very least, I'll go back to what I said about a minute ago and call it a virtual diary. You know, what you guys decide to do with that is entirely up to you. This is, as I say, just a one-off stream of me just going through the motions and explaining to you guys like what the situation is as best as I can. Like I say, it's completely unscripted, so please forgive the higgledy-piggledy of my sentence structuring and so on and so forth. But it's time to, I want to use the word evolve. So with that said, maybe it's time we start talking about some content. We've got a lot of things planned. When I say we, there is potentially collabs in the works. There is already potentially collabs in the works, but I'll start nice and simple. Elden Ring is coming back. I've put too much time. I have waited too long to play this game properly, officially, legitimately. I have got the hours I've got, it's all on YouTube. Everything I've done was streamed. I have waited years for my chance to finally have a crack at Elden Ring. I am a massive FromSoft fan, and I have been for a very long time. Love a lot of the predecessing games, right? Elden Ring definitely has issues, right? And there, you know, watch the playthroughs on YouTube to find out what they are, but love the bloody game, and I have not touched it since I put the controller down 3 months ago. Okay, so there is so much shit I want to get out there as best I can, and I know it's a swamped industry with XYZ, but this is why I say virtual diary, right? So it's just my way of getting my random trivial crap that I feel like I just need to put somewhere. Because you can't always talk to everybody about this stuff, but I keep finding this in Reddit forums when I'm trying to find some people to talk about films, or, you know, Twitter does the same thing, and it's just, you need somewhere to put this stuff if you're really passionate about something that most people on a day-to-day basis don't give a second thought. So I need somewhere to put it. So whether you guys want to watch it or not, is it like, you know, that's your jig. That's fine. But that said, if you feel like I'm doing anything correctly, share the love. Incorrectly, then well, tell me all about it. I need to know. I primarily deal with Call of Duty Black Ops zombie challenges. That is something I've been involved with, like, off stream. Of course, I started playing zombies when I was like, I still remember when COD 5 came out. Okay, so it's a thing for me. I love my zombies, and yet we all know it's a battle of attrition. There's a round 100 I need to hit. We're doing Road to Round 50. That's a series that has been absolutely the core core content on this channel for a while now. Like, you know, Road to Round 50 really is a thing for me. I definitely would like to hit the target of 50 rounds on every single map on Black Ops 3. That's 14 maps, and 3 of those I've never played. I definitely want to complete that for you, and for myself, of course. But Elden Ring, first time playthrough, never played it. It's just a wicked experience, like, and I want to share that, and this is the best way I know how to find the room to share that, you know, with a bunch of people that you're only tuning in because you want to tune in, and so on and so forth, like, because you like Elden Ring, because you want to see someone blind play through the game, because you've had your experience and it was awesome, and maybe it might be nice to see someone else go through the same experience so you could revisit those same memories and how you dealt with that the first time. Like, as someone that also watches content and playthroughs, I completely understand that. Like, there's an entire market, audience, there's an entire audience around that, especially on YouTube, and I'm definitely with you guys. I do exactly the same stuff. There's fantastic YouTubers out there, you know, better gamers, and so on and so on and so on, that have made amazing progress in all of these games, and like pushing it to its limits. And I just want maybe a small chance to see what I could do with that, you know, as someone that's, particularly with zombies, been playing it for a long fucking time. That said, again, Elden Ring, awesome. Horror games, love them. I've got love Silent Hill, just awesome fucking IP. I hate the fact that when people are incessantly using the word phrases IP, but it's just a fantastic game. It's a brilliant game. It was just, and then Silent Hill 2, and then Silent Hill 3, and then Silent Hill 4, and then the rest of them. 1 to 4 for me. I think, you know, well, play 1 to 4 and then play the others. But there are much better YouTubers out there who will be able to give you a critical analysis on the quality of these franchises. Of course, I'm just someone that just enjoys playing these games because I enjoy playing these games and developing a knowledge and fascination and a passion and a commitment. And that's the big fundamental word. This is the big highlighted word for this channel for today's stream, and that is commitment. Where are we going from here? I'm reminiscing maybe a little bit too much. Like I said, I didn't want the stream to take forever, but at the same time, definitely wanted to give some sort of disclosure, insight, however illiterate or literate it is, on how I'm feeling and where we're going. Like what's going to happen for the rest of the year. Like Nutty Sport, what's going to happen? And I'm thinking a few things. I got some ideas. There are definitely going to be, hopefully, well, I say definitely, so maybe definitely and hopefully shouldn't be in the same sentence. So let's just go with hopefully for now. Hopefully going to be some collaborations and some real flips. And, you know, there's things you haven't seen me do before. We definitely need to get back up to at least 2 streams a week. And I will be bringing back the core content. I'll be bringing back the core content, and unfortunately it's going to be at least another week before I do so, because I have to sort out some other bits and pieces and put myself in that final position to really sit down and give you guys the time you deserve. And that is, you know, just full on, nice, massive, long stream with a proper challenge, going, you know, just going through the motions and trying, you know, just having a bloody good go. And that's and for me, you know, that's largely speaking what it's all about. So I like challenging myself with this. Is why Elden Ring's been saved for a first playthrough. Like I say, I have not touched the controller since I put it down in the last stream. If you want to check out any of the stuff that I've got, I have a YouTube that is currently named Delay Death Gaming. I will be announcing the new name for the channel, the YouTube channel specifically, after doing some research and some bits and pieces. Like, even though you guys might call me Nutty or Nutty Sport 2 or Nutty Sport, I feel like the channel still needs like an entity name, like a governing name. So I'm still going to roll with that, and I've got like a fair old list of stuff that I'm currently picking through. Like for the past couple of days in particular, I've been running through my options, and I've come up with a few ideas that I quite like. And if you guys potentially, let's say this, right? So if I were to put a poll up, would you do it? Would you guys get involved in it? Because obviously I wouldn't want to wait forever, but at the same time, it could be cool if anybody wanted to take a poll on the Twitsphere, which you can find me under the same name, Nutty Sport 2. Potentially a poll as to what to call the governing name of the YouTube channel. So it'll be a case of sort of doing, this is this channel and I'm Nutty. Nice to meet you. So, but I'm kind of undecided, but I do have a few ideas that I could float and see what happens and see what people vote for. Definitely could be a thing. So if you are interested in that, just leave a question mark. Put a question mark post on my channel, and that will tell me whether or not it's worth doing. So you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Discord. Where else are we? Like I say, YouTube, and here, Twitch. That said, as far as Twitch is concerned, I will be completing the Elden Ring playthrough on Twitch, because that is where I started it. As far as Road to Round 50 is concerned, I will be moving the series over to YouTube, and YouTube explicitly. The idea would be to slowly migrate everything over to YouTube. Twitch will be reserved for certain things and events and bits and pieces, and I will announce that when I will announce that when things are confirmed going forward later on in the year. But yeah, this is definitely, consider this the beginning of a transition over to YouTube. Not necessarily entirely, at least not now, but I would like to potentially start, because I want to right, so I've got an idea about producing a video, and I understand this is all quite boring for a lot of you, but I've got ideas for certain things, and I've you know, I've been doing some homework, so you know, let's see where it takes us. I feel like YouTube's probably the place to be, considering how the community and industry is run on Twitch going forward, and how I conduct myself. Not that I'm going to be an arsehole, I'd like to consider myself as not one, but at the same time, it's like there are things to think about, and if you know, you know, and maybe that's the best place to leave that, actually, considering the subject matter at hand. But yes, please check me out, give me a week. I will be announcing dates for stuff. Unfortunately, yes, it's a big shame that Delayed Death Gaming is over, but at the same time, I feel like all three of us as streamers have evolved, learned, and grown as a result of the experience that we've had together, off of each other, for each other, from overlays to community networking, you know. That said, I definitely want to, I don't want to chuck this in the bin. I don't want to throw it away. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy making content for you guys. So why stop, right? I've had my break. I've had my hiatus. It's time to get back to the grind, lads and ladies. Once, two, possibly 3 times a week may be on the cards. Again, give me 7 days from this stream, and I'm going to make an official announcement about what the new schedule for my channel is going to be like, and all the bits and pieces that are going to go along with that. So unfortunately, I'm not really in a position to express too much, I suppose, specifically what I want to do, but I do have stuff. Promise, I do have things. There are things. And like I say, core content's coming back. So you're going to get Elden Ring. You're going to get Road to Round 50. It's definitely coming back. And you'll get your standard event streams, such as, or I don't know, Halloween stream. Definitely got a game plan for that. And to maybe just tie this all off as nice as I can, my deepest apologies for the 3-month hiatus. Yeah, not my best move. But we still have 53 Riders of Rohan. 53 Riders of Rohan. Motherfuckers. 53 Riders of Rohan. We're still up there. We're still kicking. We ain't gone. We ain't gone. So, that said, 7 days from now, throughout the next 7 days, there will be updates found on the Twitter sphere as to what it is, more specifically, I'm going to be doing and when. Tune in, be there. It's going to be awesome. I'm sounding like but I mean it, you know, like I really mean it. I do. I really feel like I mean it. And I'm ready for it. And I'm going to enjoy it. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I just really wish like my audio was working right now, because as far as I'm concerned, this isn't doing what it's supposed to. That's not doing what it's supposed to. And so on and so on and so on. So hopefully I don't watch the stream back, because obviously it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm probably going to like watch back a little bit of this stream just to see how audio was and so on. Monitoring's just gone out the window. Out the window. Okay. We've been what? Live? Not that long. Not that long at all. 49 minutes. 49 minutes. It's not that long at all. It's actually probably a nice place to put it, because I don't want to just like ramble on forever. It's been 49 minutes of rambling. How long can one ramble? That's a good question. There's things coming. Check out the YouTube if you guys want to see the kind of content. If you're new and you're just watching this weird guy just ramble on about his channel and how depressing X, Y, and Z are, like, I shit you not, go check out the YouTube channel. There's some really cool playlists on there with some competition. I say competition. Some challenges I've done. Zombies, Elden Ring, Silent Hill. There's stuff out there. Go check it out. I'm a lot happier than this. But you guys definitely owed an explanation. You were definitely owed an apology. And you were definitely owed an update as to what's going on, if at all. And stream. Let's do it. Like, what are you waiting for? Of all the quotes. Of all the fucking quotes. Okay. Yeah, no, I suppose that's it. That's it. It's not dilly-dally. Dilly-dally. Right. Check out the Twitter. Check out the YouTube posting. I'm going to be in touch. It's been fantastic chatting to you lot again. Just getting in front of the camera, getting on the microphone, just saying something. Elden Ring's coming back. Road to round 50 is not over, motherfucker. It is not over. Promise. It's not over. It's not over. There are important works to be done. And they will be done. It will be done, my lord. Right. Peace out. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for tuning into this very short notification stream. Wherever the fuck it stands for. Chances are nobody's going to watch this, but it's fucking there. I'm going to put it on the YouTube channel as well. It's there. I did my thing. It's fucking there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a lovely Friday. Have a lovely Friday wherever you are in the world. Ciao for now. Nutty Spore out, boys. Nutty Spore out. As long as I can find the stop stream sign. Well, maybe I should do this. I need to stop talking either way, so let's do that.